this villain was quite a shock to the Man of Steel. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we will explore the comic book origins of Livewire.
Hi, I'm Livewire. We haven't been formally introduced, so I'm taking the initiative.
As with most comic book characters, there are often reimaginings and different versions to a character's past. We have chosen to primarily follow the storyline which unfolded in 1997's Superman Adventures number 5, which was expanded upon in 2006's Action Comics number 835. The electrifying villainess Livewire first fought Superman in 1997's Superman Adventures number 5, but didn't become an actual part of the DC comic book universe until 2006. Why, you ask? Livewire was created as a villain for Superman the Animated Series TV show, and made her comic debut in the Superman Adventures comic series, which was not considered part of the official DC Comics universe. In that issue, Livewire was introduced with no origin or background. When readers opened the comic, they were introduced to a strange, blue-skinned girl in a coma. Doctors had left a radio playing next to her bedside, and the chauvinistic rantings of a radio shock jock were enough to snap her awake. Livewire was reborn as a fighter for women's rights. In that role, she literally took over the airwaves, banishing any male voices from television and radio. Furthermore, it is revealed that she possesses the power to control electricity, power that was strong enough to give Superman a run for his money. In order to stop her, the man of highly conductive steel was even forced to collaborate with his arch-rival, Lex Luthor. The villain agreed to use his special technology to help stop Livewire. However, he went too far and practically killed her in the process. Still, a gleam in her eye as she listened to two paramedics denigrate women let readers know that she was far from finished. Soon after her appearance in the Superman Adventures comics, Livewire appeared in Superman the Animated Series. In her debut episode, she was given an origin story. Much of that origin was retained and retold when she made her first DC Comics Universe appearance in 2006. In this issue, readers were introduced to Leslie Willis, an immensely successful and controversial radio shock jock.
This Superman is nothing more than the world's strongest con man.
One of Willis's favorite subjects was Superman. While others praised him to the skies, Willis preferred to knock him to the ground. This worked well for her, until her boss abruptly fired her in the middle of a show. It turned out that Superman had just saved the boss's wife from certain death. However, not only was he firing Willis, but he also blackballed her from working on any other program in Metropolis. Needless to say, this didn't sit well with the ambitious and vindictive Willis. Unbeknownst to anyone else, Willis was born with the ability to control electricity. With her career in shambles, she decided to wreak havoc with her abilities. She augmented and strengthened them with a convenient thunderstorm, dubbed herself Livewire, and went after Superman. Although he was in a weakened state due to an earlier run-in with a magical being, Superman was still able to assess the situation properly. He knew that Livewire had enough electricity running through her to destroy all of Metropolis. Knowing his options were either to drain her power or overload her, he chose the second option. Flying her into the heart of a thunderstorm, he was able to cause her to short-circuit. Livewire made several other appearances over the years, eventually reforming and using her powers for good. However, in the New 52 reboot, Livewire was seen as a member of the secret society of supervillains. She switches sides a lot. Essentially, she's AC/DC. Of course, since she was essentially created for the animated TV show, Livewire is most frequently associated with her appearances on the small screen, although an appearance in a feature film would certainly be welcomed by fans.
Don't come near me!
Are you a fan of Livewire?
Am I boring you?
As a matter of fact, you are.
For more comic book origins, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Don't worry,